What's up, you guys? How we doing today? All right, so this was it was like I feel like I was like getting pumped up. I was like reading the chat. I was like seeing you guys like getting all excited. It makes me happy that you guys are excited to watch the lives. I'm super stoked. So today we are going to be trying something different. If you guys have been here for any of the other live streams, you guys know that pretty much all of these go horribly wrong. So hopefully that doesn't happen today, but we're going to be doing, as you guys saw, I kind of titled the live stream something a little bit different today, so we're going to be like reacting to my to my older videos, and I think that it could be kind of a fun little thing to do. Yeah, so because I was like thinking about stuff, obviously yesterday, if you guys were here, I got copyright claimed on one of the videos. So basically, I've found out that you cannot really like play, at least from a YouTube point of view, you can't really play videos that are like from TV shows, because if you do that, they will get you super fast. And so that is something that I can't really do. So what I think I'm going to do, or what I know I'm going to do today, is I have a couple videos that I kind of bookmarked from the past that I think would be kind of fun to react to. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for coming in. Watch your first CrossFit. That's actually a pretty good idea. I might do that. Maybe not today, because that's not one that I wrote down. But I have a couple from like the very beginning of my YouTube channel. But first off, I want to say, everyone, thank you so much for being here. If I could get one of the mods to post the Discord link in the chat. If you guys are not on the Discord, seriously, get on there. The Discord, we have over 400 people on there already. 400 people on the Discord. It's been a lot of fun. Everyone's talking about weight loss. We're all talking about, you know, how to just tips, tricks. There's people in there that have lost hundreds of pounds. There's people in there that are trying to lose some weight. Literally, it's a really cool community. So if you guys want to check that out, seriously, click the Discord link, join in, join the fun. We're having a lot of fun. It's been really, really cool, okay? All right, so the first video that we're going to be reacting to, you know what, I think I'm going to try and record this, just because if it goes well, maybe I can post it on the channel on its own. So let's hit record. That's so cool. All right, so the first video that we're going to be recording or reacting to is my most viral video, the video that pretty much changed my entire life. So this video is called My Biggest Insecurity, Loose Skin. So let's get it playing, and then we'll kind of talk about it a little bit.
I've been on Noom for 4 months, I've lost 27 pounds, and I feel like I got my life back.
I've been on Noom for 4 months, and I've lost 16 pounds.
No one cares about Noom, all right? All right, here we go. So what we're going to do, so we're going to make this full screen, and let's do this, okay? Let me turn off the chat so you guys can actually see the whole screen, because obviously that doesn't work very well when half of the screen is taken up. So we'll turn that off, and oh wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. We will go here, and we'll turn that off. Okay, sorry about that. So let's go here. Here we go. Full screen. All right. So we're going to be talking about my most viral video, My Biggest Insecurity, Loose Skin. Let's do it. It's the old school intro right here. It's the old school intro. What's up, you guys? John here for Obese Beast, and obviously you know what this video is gonna be, right? You saw the title, and okay. So first things first. One, I was unbelievably nervous when we were going to film this video. So I was recording this with my friend Brian, who helped me make all of my videos at the time. And we didn't really plan on making this video. We went to the gym. We had been at the gym earlier this day. I didn't shower or anything like that. It was like after the gym, and he was like, hey, we should record that video. Because I had told him that I wanted to record a video about my loose skin, because I got so many questions, and I had talked about it a few times on my I talked about it a few times on my Instagram and made a couple posts, but I was like, I know that I really want to make a video that shows it, right? So I can pull the skin and like make it like so people can actually see it. And so that's what this is. I was unbelievably nervous, and you guys will see that, but let's keep going. Clicked on it because you wanted to see what I'm about to show you. I've wanted to make this video for a long time. I've wanted to make the video because the idea of helping people is something that I want to do. Now, actually doing what it is that I have to do for this video is something that I'm still not extremely comfortable with. As being really overweight, you're obviously very self-conscious about how you look, right? And you're self-conscious about how people see you as. And so all of those clips that we're just playing, like the video clips, those are really like the only video clips that those are the only video clips that I have of when I was my heaviest. And so what those actually are was, there was a band that I was in, and it was called Soundboard. It was spelt like sound and then like your board, so B-O-R-E-D. And that band, you can still, like, if you look up that band Soundboard, you can find those videos still on YouTube. But it was like a hip hop rap kind of like metal fusion band that I was in, and I played drums for the band. And so we recorded 2 music videos, and so whenever there's really any video of me at my heaviest, it was from those music videos. And so that's kind of the background as to why I have a couple actual like videos of me at my heaviest. Losing the weight, I'm not as self-conscious at all, right? When I'm clothed, when I have a layer over my skin, and so I'm comfortable clothed. I'm not that comfortable unclothed, and I decided, since I'm not that comfortable unclothed, I should show you guys me unclothed. So none of this was scripted or anything like that. Like, we went into this, like, the whole video, from deciding to actually do it, from deciding to actually record the video to it being edited and uploaded on YouTube, it was literally like a few hours. Like, this was, I believe, the first take. I don't think that we did like any other takes from this. And so it's I just remember being super nervous, and it's funny. So this is a little bit TMI, but I ended up recording like a 6-month. I think it was like 6 months after I did this video, and it was like an update on my loose skin, basically, right? Oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this. So I was recording the video with my friend Brian, again, the same person that recorded this video. And as I started to take off my shorts and stuff and show my legs, one of my balls popped out. And Brian was just like, hey, so you want to do that again? I was like, why? What happened? He's like, your balls popped out. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, that was fun. And okay, all right, let's keep going. Well, let's just get into it, I guess. So we'll start with my arms. So people always say, hey, your arms, they look great. You know what I mean? All right. To the person that is asking me to take my shirt off, stop that. This is not a strip tease, all right? That's weird. Jeez. Look like you have any loose skin. And it's almost like I feel it's almost like a facade. Like it's not real, because there is a good amount of loose skin on my arms. So let me just show you. So like if I were to flex, right, they look good, I think. And but I mean, in all reality, it's not as perfect as people want to think. So I actually still have that loose skin. It's still there. You can still see it, right? Let's see, is that actually in frame? But yeah, you can still see it. We still got it. I'm just a little bit more tan now, and I have some facial hair. So there's obviously a good amount of loose skin on my arms. Obviously, so let's just do this. So this was such a huge moment for me. Like I don't know how to explain it. Like, it was, I had never done that before, and even still, I will always remember that moment and just how freeing it was. Because even like around Brian, the guy that recorded this video, I still didn't like being shirtless around him. And we had a conversation not long after this video went live, and he was like, man, I see a big change in you just from that video. Because like when we would be at the gym and I had to change, right? Like I had sweated or whatever, I would like go into a stall and change my shirts, right? But then after this video came out, like I was able to go from doing that to actually being able to just change in the locker room, you know? And it was small steps. Like I still, after this video, wasn't super comfortable just going into the store but like going to the beach and walking around with my shirt off. But at some point that happened, and now I can do that, right? But it wasn't like I'm not comfortable, oh, now I'm comfortable. It was over time it happened. The thing that I'll do, that I do that makes me a lot more comfortable with my loose skin, is with my boxers, I'll actually tuck my belly, well, what used to be my belly, into my boxers. So that's one thing that gives me a lot of comfort. I still do this. For me, it honestly is just more comfortable because the bottom of my loose skin doesn't move around when I'm walking. It's like literally, so like I literally still have it, right? Like still have my loose skin covering my belly. It's just how my belly is still tucked into my boxers. Still do it. So we'll just not do that. And obviously, so you see my chest here. There is a lot of loose skin there, and so you can see, I mean, that's a lot. And then obviously going into my stomach, it's just a mess. Kind of. So I wasn't planning on doing this, but I think I will kind of show you guys an update on how it looks like, but we'll do that at the end of the video, just because I think it could be interesting, because so many people are like, oh, your loose skin is like going away, it's gone. And like I appreciate when people are like, oh, it's, you know, your loose skin is getting better, and I do think maybe in some aspect it has gotten a little bit better. But I want to make sure that people are realistic with what they think their loose skin will do over time, because since this video, it's been like 4 or 5 years. And so I think it would be interesting to see how much it's changed in that time. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a lot. So, and then, sorry, Mom, but if we're to go here, my legs are probably actually the worst part about my loose skin. It's very, sometimes when I'm wearing shorts, they will kind of, you could see them, and that sucks. So let me put on my shorts. My shorts, my legs are still definitely the part that is like the hardest for me. They're just like annoying. So as you guys can see, I wear like compression, basically boxers, right? I wear them because like it's just more comfortable as far as like being able to just move throughout the day and stuff, because I don't like having them kind of like flop around. Also, this was the first time seeing this. I remember when I watched this video, I was like, holy crap, you can kind of see my abs. And I thought that was pretty crazy. So I was going to do this last part and put my shirt back on, but I figure it's already off, so might as well just keep it off. That was just me being dramatic. So the main reason I wanted to make this video, I want to show people that, yes, obviously this is not ideal, right? This is not what I would have wanted after losing 160 pounds, right? I would have wanted to have a perfect body, right? But that's not the case. And but that's okay, and I want you guys to understand that. I want people watching this video to understand that you should never let loose skin or anything else stop you from going for your dreams. And my dreams are to be very happy in my skin. At this point in the video, I had no idea what I was saying, and I was just unbelievably nervous, and I was just talking to talk because I didn't know what else to do. I cannot explain how nervous I was. My heart rate was probably like 200 beats per minute. And I am. Loose skin and all, I'm happy with where I've come from and where I am at now. This isn't the end, you know what I mean? I plan on doing even better than this. Did I lie? Did I lie? I don't know. You tell me. But this is where I'm at right now, and I just really wanted to make this video to show you guys what I look like and that I'm okay with this. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm not walking around the beach with my shirt off. I am now. I am now. What's up, John from 5 years ago? I am now. You didn't think you would, but I am now. Just saying. But it's not going to stop me from reaching for my goals, from going for my full potential. This is who I am, and I'm proud of it. So, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I hope you have a great day. Peace out.
Intermittent
Oh man, I never knew how to end it. I never knew how to end videos back then. Okay, so let's kind of show you guys what I'm looking like now. So this is gonna be kind of hard. Let's see here. Let me see if I can angle this up a little bit. All right, so there's that. All right. So sorry. All right, let me do this real quick. Or you know what? No, it should be fine if I stand like right here. Okay, so geez, I'm like stripping for live stream. You guys better donate. I want to see some super chats, okay? Okay. So as you can see, I still do belly in the boxers or whatever. It's kind of hard to. I know this isn't super ideal, but so that's what we have now. So obviously we still have the loose skin here. We still have the loose skin there. And then obviously my arms still have the loose skin. I think my chest has gotten like quite a bit bigger since that video, which is nice because I felt like I had a really small chest. And then my legs, I still have, obviously, I have loose skin there. So that's kind of where we're sitting. Oh, wait, let me lower this. Oh, sorry. My bad. Okay. Ugh. Okay, that's better. One second. I need to get this shirt on. So, that's where we're sitting now. I'm not going to do the rest of this live stream with my shirt off. I promise. But I thought that would be an interesting video to react to or respond to, because it's been, I don't remember the last time I actually watched that video. But yeah, so that is my my most viral video, I guess. Like that video legitimately changed my life. If it wasn't for that video, I truly don't think I would be doing what I'm doing now, because of that video, I was it went super viral. It was literally on like every single news outlet you can think of. It ended up getting shared. I remember Justin Timberlake shared it, and then eventually that's the video that got me on Ellen, and then I went on Ellen, and from there on out, it really did change my life. Obviously, I put in a lot of work, and I really, I've built up my following or whatever you want to call it since then, but it was because of that video that I was able to change my life. So yeah. All right, so let's answer some questions. Let's see here. I hope I don't get in trouble for for taking my shirt off. It's educational content, okay? It's educational. I think it would be really helpful if he used Twitch as his live stream platform. It would make it easier for him to monetize and customize his channel. I've definitely given some thought in using Twitch because it is like the standard, right? It's like the standard of like doing live streaming. But I feel like, I have this platform here, and so like I feel like it would be silly to do everything on Twitch and like try to build something even though I am already here. I don't know. I'm not sure if there's a way to like live stream on Twitch and then somehow just like rebroadcast it on YouTube so like it can come onto YouTube too, but then I can be on Twitch and use all their stuff. I don't really know. Like I don't really know how that works, but can you collaborate with Eric the Electric? I know you both live in SD. Yeah, so me and Eric are planning on like filming a video at some point, but we'll definitely get there at some point. The problem is that then you would have 2 comment sections. Yeah, but I don't know. Yeah, that would be hard because then I would try and answer. I'm sure there's a way to do it. And maybe in the future I'll do that, but I don't know right now. You can broadcast on Twitch and simulcast on YouTube. So maybe I'll look into that and see if maybe I can can do that. Okay, so let's do the next video. So thanks for the what's your favorite beach to visit? I think my favorite beach in San Diego, I would say the one that I go to the most is Mission Beach because they have Belmont Park, and I do enjoy like kind of like hanging out in that area. But I would say like Coronado is really nice, and La Jolla. Those are 2 probably the nicest. Hey, thanks Dennis, and thank you also to Catherine. You guys are dope. Yeah, one other thing I need to work on is for some reason the quality, like the video you guys see, makes me look very orange, and I'm pretty tan, but I'm not that tan. And so I need to figure something out. I don't know why that's going on. It's something to do with like the HDMI capture card. But yeah, do you still keep in touch with Danny? Yeah, me and Danny were actually talking yesterday, and I want to get him on the live stream and do like an interview with him, like we did with Tony yesterday. But it's just all about timing and stuff. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of a reaction to one of my older videos. I think, let's see, which one is this? Okay, so this video is called
Google Store presents a whole month of daily deals on stuff like.
You guys can hear that. I need to turn that down. Okay. This is called 3 tips for extreme weight loss, and you guys are gonna see how unbelievably awkward I was at the start. And I honestly, in this video, I don't even really exactly remember what I said, but we're going to find out together, so let's do it. What's up, you guys? John here. Oh, one thing, because people are like, why don't you use your intro music anymore? Because every video, basically, that I had that intro music in it got copyright claimed, and I'm not allowed to use that anymore. It's sad, but it is the truth. So that's why I don't use the music anymore. Beast to Beast, and it is my day off of both jobs today, which does not happen very often. So I'm pretty sure at this time I was working at Starbucks. So like a day in the life when I was like recording this video was I would start work at 4 a.m. and I would usually work either until 8 a.m. or 12 p.m. And then I would work at the gym from 1 p.m. to like 6 p.m. I think. And then I would work out afterwards. And so basically I like never had a day off. pretty much at this time. But I was like so excited about making YouTube videos because this wasn't long after that video went viral, the one that we just talked about. And so I was just like, how can I make videos? Like everyone was asking me, how did you lose weight? What can I do to lose weight? And also, one thing that is important is you guys will see the shirt that I'm wearing will look a little different at the end because it was very hot in my room and I did not have AC. And I started sweating pretty bad. Excited about that, so I figured since I'm off both jobs I will make a video for you guys. It's gonna be a short one, as you can see by the title. You know what I'm gonna be talking about. I want to touch on the subject of extreme weight loss. So for people that have to lose, like I had to lose over 80 pounds, you know what I mean, 80 pounds, 100 pounds, 160 pounds, 200. I think I said you know what I mean like 50 times in this video. Pounds. The thing that sucks about having to lose that much weight is you have to lose that much weight. But the good thing is, when you first start, little changes that you make will be big changes in your body. And so I wanted to bring up 3 topics that I think... I'm seeing people ask me how long ago this video was, so let's see. This video was uploaded on October 17th, 2014. So that's how old the video is. That will 3 changes that you can make that I think will help you in the beginning. Just 3 simple things you can change that will help you lose weight and that will just keep you going. You know what I mean? That helped me. This is basically stuff that helped me in the beginning that I believe that if I let you guys know. That's cool. So Neon, one of the mods, this was his first ever Obese to Beast video. That's so crazy. I remember recording this video. Man. You guys see I have like the ISO 100 behind me and C4 back in the day. Hopefully it'll help you guys out. That's why they're making this video, is to hopefully help someone out. So the first topic I wanted to talk about is drinking your calories. So I know when I was heavier, I used to drink soda. So I'm about to do, I remember this. I try and do math in my head as I'm recording this video and it does not go well. You'll see. All day long. And I would drink probably about 1,500 to 2,000 calories worth of soda every day. You know what I mean? I was drinking a 2 liter probably every day. 2 liter or more every day. So if you're drinking your calories, really look at what you're drinking. Obviously, if you're drinking soda, everyone knows. Yeah, Great Tribulation. So that sign that I have was when I worked at Vans, we had a Yo Gabba Gabba display, and whenever we would get rid of displays, like we would just throw stuff away, and I was like, no, this thing is cool, and so I hung it up in my room. Soda is terrible for you, so stop drinking soda. But if you're drinking juices and stuff like that, look at the calories on them. Look at how many calories are in them. Look at how many servings are in each bottle. You know what I mean? Hey, I mean, this is still good advice. People that drink their calories, the amount of calories you can drink mindlessly is astronomical. So that is still, it's funny because that is still the advice that I give to anyone that has a massive amount of weight to lose. If you are drinking calories and you are consuming a lot of liquid calories, stop doing that. 100%. Now I'm about to do really bad math. This Gatorade right here, this has 80 calories, but there's 2.5 servings in this, so it's not 80 calories if you drink the whole thing. It's what, 160? It's like 250, 250 calories, 230 calories, something like that. So, you know what I mean? No, that is not how many calories that is. You have to focus on how many calories and how many servings are in each drink that you're drinking. So the easiest way for me to do it was I just kind of just stopped drinking anything that had any calories in it. You know what I mean? I was just drinking like water or zero. As you can see, now I am wiping the brow. Yeah, this is you'll see how sweaty I get. Calorie waters. I like these right here. These are like the Refresh. They have they're sparkling, so like if you do like soda a lot like me, they help you out. I try not to drink them all the time because I mean obviously you don't want to have that be addicted to something else, you know what I mean, take something and then become addicted to something else. So I drink these. There's zero everything, you know what I mean. I'm sure there's a lot of things that shouldn't be in there. There is. You shouldn't be drinking, but you got to take the good with the bad. So but I mean I can't really talk because I'm drinking this Rain Inferno that has thermogenic fuel in it, and it helps you burn calories. I just think it tastes good, and it has caffeine, and it's free at the gym right now. That's something I very much recommend. Don't drink your calories anymore. And then moving on, tip number 2. This is going to be one that might be just obvious to a lot of people, but I mean, some people might need to hear this. Stop eating out at fast food places, at least. You know what I mean? Stop just cramming your face full of stuff that you know is unhealthy for you. Stop going to McDonald's. Stop going to Burger King. So this, I guess, would be like the first iteration of what I have now coined the common sense diet, right? So like, I now talk about what I call the common sense diet, which is cutting out soda, fast food, and junk food, right? And so that's kind of what I'm talking about here. But I think a lot of people, you know, when you have a lot of weight to lose, I think what I'm basically trying to get at here is you have to look at your habits. And if your habits are going out to eat all the time, you might need to switch those habits, right? If you are serious about losing weight, which I would say I still agree with. Yeah, there's times for those places, but don't make that a place that you eat every single day. You know what I mean? Don't let that become part of your diet. Every single day is going to Burger King or McDonald's. You know what I mean? Prep your meals. Buy your food. Cook your own food. Don't let other people cook your food for you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Cook your own food for yourself. Don't go to McDonald's. You know what I mean? Because at that place, there's so many terrible things. But if you just want to think about calories, there's a lot of calories in all those foods that they have there. So you have to be careful. And if you do go there, there are healthier choices. So you don't have to get the Big Mac. You know what I mean? They have the wraps. You know what I mean? At this time, I didn't really know how to edit either, and so I just was like, okay, we're gonna do a one take, and that's what I did, and that's why I said, you know what I mean, too much, because I was trying to think of the points that I had like in my head, and I was trying to get them out of my face. Have the salads, they have, and then with the salads too, you have to be careful with salads. If you just throw all the dressing that they give you on the salad, that salad is basically just as bad as a Big Mac for you. So you have to be careful, you know what I mean? You have to read what it says that's on the dressing, what's in the dressing, how much fat is in the dressing. You have to be, just be knowledgeable. Think about, just read. I said just be knowledgeable, okay? Just be knowledgeable, okay? Great advice from me from 6 years ago. You know what I mean? This is another tip, you know what I mean? That's kind of in the same vein as the first one, as don't drink your calories. It's kind of just become informed about calories. Look at what's inside of things. You know what I mean? Read this stuff. This stuff is meant to be there to help you out. It's not meant to be there because, I mean, it's obviously there because they have to put it there, but it's there to help you out. And if you learn how to read this stuff and kind of understand how it's going to affect your body, that's really going to help with your weight loss. Tip number 3 that I want to make, this isn't going to be something that's kind of like physical that you can do. This is more of a mental game, is when you start losing weight, understand that this is not going to happen right away. You know what I mean? This is going to take time, and you have to understand that. If you're looking at... Hey, this is good advice, even though I said, you know what I mean, 50,000 times, you know what I mean? But I think a lot of people, when they get into trying to lose weight, especially at this point, because I remember this was right around when the big like transformation stuff was popular on Instagram, and there would be so many 8-week transformation. Like, I remember Paige Hathaway was really big at this time, and she would always post about her transformation group, that these people lost X amount of weight in such a short amount of time, and they would always be talking about that. And so many people would come up to me or message me and ask, like, how can I lose weight fast? How can I lose weight fast? And you guys still know that I try and tell people, like, it's not about how fast you lose weight. It's not about how fast you lose weight. But that's kind of, I think that's what was going through my head when I made this video. Someone that's already lost weight, or is where you want to be, and you're kind of comparing yourself to them, stop doing that, because that's just gonna make you sad, make you mad, make you frustrated with where you are. If you've already made progress, if you've already made the decision to change, you're already further along than you were yesterday. You understand what I'm saying? I changed it up there. I didn't say you know what I mean. I said, do you understand what I'm saying? Because I was learning. There you go. So if you've already made that decision, don't let the fact that you're not where you want to be stop you from becoming that person. Does that make any sense? Like, if you're letting the future you that you want to achieve mess up the present you that you are, there's no point. You know what I mean? Like, I like how you can see my eyes shifting. I'm just like, what am I trying to say right here? Come on, you can make a point out of this. You just have to keep pushing it through. And I eventually made something that kind of makes sense. You know, don't focus too much on the future. Focus on the present. Be you. Do what you can do right now. Don't focus on, you know, what you can be in the future, or focus on these other people that might have had success. And you're just like, I just want to be where they are right now. But obviously, I was still learning how to speak in front of a camera. Just focus on yourself today. Every battle that you win, every meal that you eat that's healthy, every workout that you get is all going to get you to the point that you want to achieve. So I hope this video helped. I know it was kind of random, but I just wanted to put something out for you guys, and I wanted to make a video that wasn't 15 minutes long for you guys to watch. So tell me what you guys think about this video. I know it's kind of a short one. I hope it helped anyone out. I just look at the sweat right in this area. Just look at it. It starts getting bad. This is like right towards the end of the video. I want to be able to put out more videos frequently, and doing vlogs throughout the whole day, it's kind of hard to do a vlog every single day, you know what I mean? So videos like this that only take me about 10 minutes to film are a lot easier to get out to you guys. So I hope this video helped anyone. If it helps one person, that's awesome. Seriously, that makes me so happy. So, well, it's funny because this video has like 2 million views, so hopefully it's helped more than one person. But I did not think that. I remember this video blew up, and it blew up after it had been up for a while, and I remember just thinking, like, really, that video where I'm sweating, I'm super nervous, I'm rambling, that's the video that goes like kind of viral? Man, it's just how it is. If you guys like the video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section down below. Seriously, I would love to answer any of your questions down there. Look at that sweat. Look, you can see how much I'm sweating. I had to change shirts after I filmed this video. And if you guys are not subscribed to me already, please do that. I really appreciate it. Seriously, and you'll get an update on every single video that I put out. There was one other thing I needed to say. Oh yeah, lookable fam. Oh my goodness.
You can't get in shape because you don't have an
Shut
hour
up,
to
V
go do
Shreds.
cardio
No one
every day.
cares.
Well, nobody has time for that. I don't do an hour of cardio.
Boo. Boo. Oh, that guy's so cheesy, his ads. Wow, that was fun. But yeah, so that is that was one of the more popular videos. All right, so let's answer some more questions. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And then we'll go into the next video that I have. Hello from Hungary. What's up? How you doing? Are you planning on doing more morning oats videos? No, probably not. That's kind of most of my videos. When I did morning oats, it was basically a way for me to sit down and talk to the camera. That's basically what most of my videos are now. So I just don't see a need to make morning oats, especially because I don't want to eat oatmeal on camera, because I don't actually eat oatmeal very much anymore. Hi from Italy. Hello. Are there any foods that you used to love but you can't handle anymore because you had it too much? Nothing that like I feel like I had too much, but as far as like oatmeal is concerned, I don't eat that because I just don't feel well after I eat it anymore. So yeah. Do you accept guest suggestions? Yeah, I mean, that's what the Discord is for. So if you're not on the Discord, go on there, and that's kind of where a lot of this stuff kind of gets figured out and stuff. Why do you hate V-Shred? I don't hate V-Shred, but a lot of the stuff he puts out is just really cringy, and it's very like, it's like very, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's just, it's a way that I would not market to people. It's very like over the top, and he's like, oh, you can eat pizza and have abs, and what's your body type, and train for your body type and eat for your body type. And I don't believe that you are eating for your body type, right? If you're in a deficit, you're going to lose weight. There's no body type. It's not like, oh, if you're an ectomorph, you have to eat this, and if you're an endo, it's just all that stuff is so cheesy to me, and I don't agree with it. So that's why I am not the biggest fan of V-Shreds, or I don't even really, I think his name's Vince. Is Planet Fitness a scam? Planet Fitness? No. I mean, it's just a gym. I mean, I know they have kind of silly rules, but I mean, they're not a scam. It's not like you go there and you gain weight. Alessandro, hi. Now don't keep spamming hello from Italy or you're going to get banned. All right. So the next video that we have, I thought this would be fun. I did not watch this one, so I have absolutely no idea what it is going to entail. And so this is an old Feeding the Beast video that, hey, thanks Michael, appreciate it. I don't know what ZAR is, but it sounds kind of cool. All right, so this is an old Feeding the Beast episode. I'm sure you guys are going to hear an ad real quick, and I apologize. There's nothing I can do to make it stop.
I'm so sorry.
All right, so an old Feeding the Beast episode. So this was like, I think this is the 6th one. This video came out on July 28th of 2014. So this was about 6 years ago, pretty much. So let's put this on full screen. And check it out. Alright guys, Feeding the Beast episode 6. I'm on top of a mountain. So you guys are, I just noticed right now, so you're, this was like a, it's not really a mountain, it was like a hill, and as you can see, a bunch of like homeless people lived up there and they'd throw their trash on it. But I remember I like climbed up this because I was like, oh, I want a cool intro. And also, I put on YouTube, they used to have a stabilizer thing, and that's what's on this video, so it's gonna look kind of weird because I was filming this with my iPhone at the time. Well, this video is actually gonna start tomorrow, but I just figured this looks cool. So, I will see you in the morning. What does that say? It's not you can't teach an old dog new tricks. There's no new tricks, old dog. There we go. Meal number 1 is pretty similar to what you have seen before. Oatmeal, peanut butter, and agave. But I did put some blueberries in it as well because we have them. So I figured I'd just use it. So that's going to be meal number 1, 3:30 in the morning, off to work. So like I said in the when I was reacting to the last video, so this was 3:30 in the morning, and for some reason, I don't know why I felt like I needed to eat that early in the morning, because I really wasn't that hungry, but I think I just remember thinking, oh, I need to eat when I wake up, and yeah, it was very early. I will see you guys. It's a short day, so I'm pretty sure I'm not getting anything at work, so I'll see you guys after work. Alright, so I just got home from work. I got myself a coffee. It's an iced coffee with an add shot of espresso, and then it has sugar-free vanilla in it, and then 2%. So that's pretty much still what I get, except for I usually don't get the ad shot because when I worked at Starbucks, you get it for free. Now I'm like, I'm not going to pay for an ad shot. And I also usually will do like almond milk or soy milk because I don't really drink much dairy anymore. I did want to kind of make a point because when I was working, I was thinking about this. So I work at Starbucks, as you guys know, and people will come in and order these drinks. So this is a drink that someone ordered that kind of put me on this thought that I have right now. They got a venti, which is a large tuxedo mocha. So what that is 5 pumps of mocha sauce and then 5 pumps of white mocha sauce. The drink ends up being about 800 calories. And people they forget how, I mean, a calorie is a calorie. At least to me, a calorie is a calorie. So if you're, I remember there would be people that would get crazy stuff when I worked there, but these tuxedo mochas, those were like some of them that were crazy. Thank you, A Sticks, for the, is that how you say it? A Strix 171. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for the super chats. If you want to send in a question through super chat, I will make sure that I answer it. I promise. So if you want to do that, I appreciate it. It makes me feel good. But yeah, so those drinks were absolutely insane. Like 800 calories in a drink, like that is so much of your calories that you are wasting on just a drink. You know what I mean? So that's just something that kind of popped in my head. Like, what? It's crazy. Thank you so much, JC's down 200. Does that mean you lost 200 pounds? That's amazing. From one John to another, keep it up, love the videos, and have for years. Who or what keeps you accountable regarding health and fitness? I would say myself. Like it really is 100% like something that I genuinely enjoy. Just like, so like, let's take it away from health and fitness and let's put it in a different aspect, right? So when it comes to these live streams, right, let's talk about that. So these live streams, I don't have anyone telling me that I need to be doing these, right? I don't have no manager saying you have to go and live stream today. But I literally today woke up excited to live stream, and that's exactly how I feel about working out and stuff like that. I wake up and I'm excited to push my body. So that's kind of that's the way that it's framed in my head. And so it really is, it's not a struggle. Just like with live streaming, it's not like I wake up and I'm like, oh man, I have to live stream today. I don't want to do it. Like that's not how I feel. I'm genuinely excited about it, right? That's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this. Why I'm hanging out with you guys. And that's how I feel. The same thing about fitness and health and all that stuff. Like I have this genuine excitement, and that's how I've always been. When it comes to anything that I get really passionate about, I just go for it. Like when I wanted to learn how to play drums, I watched YouTube videos constantly and learned how to play drums. And so like that's kind of the best example that I have there. Thank you, Yamna, for the pounds. Is that what those are? Pounds? I think those are pounds. All right, let's keep going with the video. To think that people will drink 800 calories before their day even starts. Especially, I mean, if also that that Grand Theft Auto poster came with the game. It's crazy that game's been out for this long. Wow. You need to eat to grow and you have a lot of calories to play with, then yeah, I guess that's fine. But if you're trying to lose weight, 800 calories for one drink is a lot of calories. So that was just something that's been in my head that, I mean, think about liquid calories are the same as solid calories, you know what I mean? So be careful with that. You know what I mean? Alrighty, so one thing I think I've been lacking on definitely in the past couple weeks. Oh, man. So, okay, one thing that I used to really struggle with when I would record videos back in the day was I lived with my, so I think at this time when I recorded this video, the house that I was living in, I think we had about 10 people that lived there, and we had one bathroom, one kitchen, and we had 3 bedrooms. And so we had people living in the garage, and it was like a whole family thing but it was really, I remember whenever I would film Full Day of Eatings, or whenever I would really film at all, it was really hard because as you can see behind me, or you can't see it, but as you can see behind me, that sink is like full of dishes. And I remember it would be so, that house was not the cleanest in the world because of how many people live there. And yeah, I just remember being like, I don't want to film today, or if I did film, I would like have to do the dishes and like clean the whole kitchen before I could film because it would be so dirty. It's no hate on my family or anything like that. It was just there were so many people living in such a small place. But yeah, so is cooking my own meals and prepping, because when I don't prep, what I've noticed, at least for myself, is that I don't eat enough protein. And when I'm not eating enough protein, I was actually talking to my friend Brian about. It's funny that I say this here because now it's not a problem at all. Like eating enough protein, it's become such second nature. Like I don't even think about it anymore. I just eat enough protein. But here, like I had never tracked or anything, and so I didn't know what had a lot of protein in it. I didn't know what types of food I should be eating. But now I do. But it's funny because here I just didn't know yet. I get really just depleted at the gym and I'm just done. And so that's something I'm going to start working on. So I will show you what I'm cooking right now. Alright, so first of all, obviously I just got some brown rice cooking in there. But I have some ground turkey that I'm going to cook up. I got 2 packages of this. It's just so funny watching this now. Because like I'm just like filming. Like I'm just like, we got some ground turkey here. And also some rice, as you can see. Like, who films like that? I had no idea what I was doing. Hey, man, Full Day meetings back in the day were popular. It's not what I normally would get. It's pretty high in fat. It's 85.15. Normally, I get like 99.1. 99.1 ground beef is disgusting, and I was just worried about fat. 85.15 is totally fine. I can, or 93.7. But I'm going to do with what I can because this is what I had at my house, and I will show you guys what it looks like when it's done. Alright guys, so I'm in the middle of cooking right now, and I kind of want to show you where I'm at. So I got the first batch done. That's in there. I already strained it. I would definitely recommend, especially if you get a higher fat one like I got, to strain it after you cook it. And then I have the second batch in there right now. Rice is still cooking. But I wanted to say, because I know people... So it's funny, at this point, I was like doing meal prep, and I definitely meal prepped for a good amount of time, but eventually, I think for me, especially because I'm very lucky that, you know, I don't have to be at work for 8 hours a day, right? I can be at my, if I need to go home, I can go home. And so I don't need to prep as much as I do. Like I just remember, I've never been a fan of prepping or anything like that. Yeah, it's just, I don't like rice that has been sitting in the fridge for a while. I do not like it. Probably gonna say, wow, brown rice and ground turkey. You're a freaking bro. You know what I mean? Why? I was a bro. Kiko, hey, I wanted to see if you're still trying to upload all lives. I didn't see Tony's. I wanted to see. Oh, okay. So with the lives, I'm still deciding what I want to do as far as like I don't think that I want to post all of them in full all the time because I've been doing them so much, and I feel like it would just really clutter up the channel, and I don't want the channel to become just a bunch of live streams, and so that's why I don't think I've been posting all of them. What I have been doing is I have been like recording, like, so you guys don't even see it, but I've been recording some of the segments. So I recorded the segment where I was talking about my big insecurity, and I think I will record like a little intro to that and explain people what's going on as far as like, this is a live video. If you want to come to the lives, you know, make sure you have the notifications on, just so it's not a ton of like live videos that are always coming up on the channel, just because I don't necessarily want that to happen. But what I will say, and what I have been doing, and what I will continue to do if you guys do like it, is I'm putting the videos on unlisted, and I'm posting the links in Discord, so you guys can sit there and watch the whole live if that's something that you want to do. So I would go to Discord, and like I will make sure that I post all the links there. I found you through my thoughts will probably offend you. I love your passion. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much. And Jess, Mr. 27, you didn't say anything. Oh, you said, hey, you. Thank you very much. All right, let's keep going with the video. Eating that you can eat all this other stuff, blah, 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 blah. The reason I eat what I eat, and you guys have seen that I eat a lot of the same stuff, is because I know it works. And I don't like to cook. I'm not a cook, you know what I mean? I like... You know what I mean, of course. But two, I'm still the same way. I make stir fry, I make sandwiches, like everything I make is as simple as it possibly can be, and for me, that's totally fine. Eat, but I'm not going to sit here for hours and cook and lie to you guys, you know what I mean? This is what I really eat. This is what I can cook, and I mean, that's fine with me. It works for me, it's got me to where I am now. I remember, and this is still something that I do that is important to me, is a lot of people, when they post their meals and stuff, it's like super over the top, like perfect, and everything's so beautiful, and it's like, oh wow, goals. And for me, I just remember I would see that, and I mean, I understand if you enjoy cooking, that's fun to watch, but for me, I would almost feel like I wasn't good enough because my food was so basic. But again, it's gotten me this far, right? And I still eat very basically, and I don't feel like I need to make things perfect for me to enjoy them. And I'm not trying to change it, you know what I mean? I am very happy with the results I've gotten off of brown rice, broccoli, chicken, and ground turkey, you know what I mean? Now, I will say, at this time, I was definitely probably struggling with orthorexia, at least to a certain extent. I was afraid to really eat anything else because this is right when I had pretty much lost my weight. This is, like, I was at a point where I was still kind of afraid of, oh, if I eat bad food, I'm going to gain weight and stuff. And so I was definitely struggling a little bit there, just being completely honest. Obviously, I was able to work through that. But here, I remember I would never have treats or anything like that. It was very strict. And I do indulge, don't get me wrong, it's not like I eat only that. But if I'm going to cook, I'm going to cook something that I know is going to be easy for me and something that I know that will be good for my body. So that's just kind of a thing I wanted to say because I know people are probably like, wow, that's a really boring meal. But hey, it works. So Thank you to Sydney. She says these lives keep getting better in quality. Love them from one SD fitness enthusiast. Thank you. I have been doing so much work. Seriously, if you guys knew, I don't think my friend Michael is in the chat right now. But my friend Michael, if it wasn't for him, like he lives in Oregon, but he has helped me so much with the live stream. I've had so many questions for him literally every single day, and he has been incredibly kind the whole time. But it has been quite the learning experience, and I gotta say, I've gotten very frustrated. You guys have seen, if you've been here for all the streams, there's been many streams where I just ended up stopping because everything was going wrong, and it was very frustrating. I'm finally learning. There's still a couple things that I want to get better, but we're getting there. We are getting there. So thank you very much, because I've been working very hard to make these as fun to watch, and I genuinely enjoy it. So that's why obviously I've been working so hard to make them, the most enjoyable experience for everyone involved. But yeah, thank you very much. Okay, sorry. I have no complaints. All right, so I ended up getting 4 meals worth of ground turkey out of that, and then I got some extra, brown rice. So I'll probably just eat that through. I'm not sure if you guys can see right here in the corner. This is like formula, and I think this is when my niece Faith was like a little baby. So that's why that's there. I don't have a child. A week, but so four meals worth of ground turkey, not too bad. So I'm probably gonna eat this one right now. Alrighty, so pre-gym meal is going to be the ground turkey, rice, and then I put some hot sauce on that because it tastes delicious. It feels. So this car right here, I don't think I showed the whole thing. So me and my brother basically traded cars. At this time I had a Ford Ranger, and it was just like it was a 2-door, one single seat, and we traded cars. He was like, I want a truck, and I was like, okay, I'll drive your car. I don't care. And so that's the car that I'm driving here. Am I the only one that will let their gas? Don't vlog and drive. This is something that I don't do anymore. So I know it's bad. I don't do it anymore. Okay. It's so low that they'll let it get so low until they're scared that they're gonna run out of gas. Am I the only one that does that? Because literally every time I fill up, I'm on E and I'm praying that I don't run out before I get to the gas station. I still do that. I shouldn't do it, but I still do that. Am I the only one that does that? Alright, so I'm at the gym now. I just realized that I'm probably the guy at the gym that everyone looks at. It's like, what is he wearing? Like, check out the shirt, right? Oh my gosh. Shirt, but then check out the shoes. Can't even see it. Can't even see the shoes. I don't know. I learned how to dress yesterday. I think the shoes that I was wearing were like these Vans that had fake snake skin, so they were like white and black. They look like snake skin. So I think that's the shoes that I'm talking about. I don't know though. Alright, so I realized you couldn't see the shoes in the last picture, but there you are. There we go. I'm an idiot. Alright guys, back from the gym, and a scoop of this is gonna go in this, and then it's gonna go in this. A lot of you guys have been asking, Gosh, jeez. I don't know why people watch me back then, for real. I mean, are you on gear? You know what I mean? Are you using anything? And I've been saying no, you know what I mean? But I'm sick of lying. So I just kind of wanted to show you what I've been using. This is it right here, you guys. Why? I thought it was so funny. Like, I remember thinking this is the funniest joke, and there's going to be so many comments about the fact that I'm using gear. It was pretty funny, I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, you guys, if you don't trust me anymore. Found this in the freezer before I went to the gym, so I took it out and I'm letting it thaw out right now. And then I'm going to go to the store right now and probably pick up some tortillas and then probably some rice cakes to snack on. And I will make a good post-workout meal. It's been a while since I worked out, but a good lunch with this. Back from the store, I picked up these guys right here. 100% whole wheat. What are they? Flour tortillas? Flour tortillas. and of course the infamous rice cake chip thingies. I'm going to cook up that turkey, put it in here. I think I might put some cheese in it because I don't think I've had too many fats today. So, about to make some tacos. 1 second. It looks like the iPad that I'm using is freezing for some reason, so I cannot see the chat. I don't know why it does this. This iPad is not very reliable. 1 second. Sorry, guys. I apologize. I don't know if you guys are saying anything because I can't see any of the chat right now. 1 second. We had to have a couple. We had to have a few. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I knew we would have to have a couple, at least one snag. But it hasn't been too bad today. Okay. So we're having tacos. Okay? Let's go. Alrighty, so this is what I ended up with after I cooked the meat. And then I, put... Look how burnt this... I just burned the crap out of this tortilla. I wonder if I'm gonna say anything about this. The tortillas on the burner just to make them a little crunchy. And then it actually worked out pretty well because extra leftover rice that I had from earlier, I had some leftover meat, so I just put those together. Now I have 2 extra meals for the week. So that's all good. I'm gonna eat this and then I will show you what I eat later. Hey, that's my best friend Nolan. Jason says, how often were you hungry when losing weight? I feel like I only drop weight when I push the limits of how hungry I let myself get. Let's see more collabs with Brian Turner. So Brian is the guy that helped me start my YouTube channel. How often were you hungry? I would say at the start, I was pretty hungry. I was hungry most of the time. And I know that might sound kind of against what I normally say, but it's hunger is going to happen when you're losing weight. You are in a caloric deficit. That's why I recommend eating foods that are high in volume, low in calories, so you can eat a lot of food and literally fill your stomach up. And then that's it's pretty normal to be hungry. Jason, I am down 200 pounds. Jeez, dude, what? 200 pounds? I'm down 200 pounds. I still have about 100. I still have about 100 to go. On super active days, I can stick to my calorie deficit, no problem. However, a few days later, I tend to get an insatiable hunger. What is the best way to combat this? Oh, that's a good question. So, first, James, I want to say congratulations. It's awesome what you've done. It's just hard because everyone has a different reason why they might be dealing with insatiable hunger or maybe a binge or something like that. So it's really hard to say. But what I would recommend probably is you might be eating too little of calories on the days that you are sticking to your deficit, right? And so I don't know exactly what your calories are, but I would recommend, again, this is hard to say because I don't know your exact situation, but maybe eating a little bit more on those days where you're in a deficit, so you're not so hungry on the days that you feel super insatiable. But again, everyone is different, so I can't say that for sure, but that's the first thought that comes to my mind is that. But thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it, dude. And congratulations on losing 200 pounds. That is no joke. Keep up the good work. Okay, let's keep going. So we're doing some, so this is my best friend Nolan, by the way. We have been friends since I was 6 or 7 years old. And we're still really close friends now. We haven't seen each other for a while because of the pandemic and everything, and he has children, and obviously they're being careful. But Nolan, if you're watching this, I love you, bro. Back to school shopping for Nolan.
No, we're not.
He's getting pens for work.
I'm not. I don't have a job.
He's homeless. Tell the people what you're eating, Nolan.
Barbecue chicken bowl.
Okay, if I say anything that's offensive in these clips, I apologize. This was a long time ago. So I am sorry if if I say anything offensive. I don't know what I say in these clips, but I apologize if I do.
But it's not Asian, it's Hawaiian.
So this was a place called, I think it's called L&L's Hawaiian Barbecue. So they would make Hawaiian style chicken and rice and stuff like that, and then veggies. They'd make these bowls. It's actually really good. I think it's still open. I don't know exactly, but yeah. So I'm just sitting here watching him eat because I already ate.
Yum.
So at this time, I think I was still afraid. Like I basically I was still kind of afraid to eat anything that I didn't make myself or cook myself. And I'm pretty sure I have like a massive amount of gum in my mouth here. I think that's why that is so, like, it looks like my cheeks are like swollen or something like that. I don't know what's going on there, but yeah. It's not cool, man. So we just got to the park and we're hanging out with the little guys. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hi. Say hi.
And we're almost
Say hi.
We're gonna win.
Say hi.
Hi.
We're playing football.
We're almost taller.
I remember we used to go to the park and we would play tackle football. Now when I think back to that was so stupid. Like, why would Nolan actually ended up breaking his collarbone when we did this. I don't think it was this day, but he eventually ended up breaking his collarbone. And we're playing like tackle football with these kids. It's probably not a good idea, but that's what we used to do back in the day. Alrighty, so post-football meal is just gonna be this like Asian sesame salad, and then I'm gonna watch some YouTube videos. I still eat salads like that quite often. It's like those salads that are pre-packaged and stuff. They're pretty good, man. Alright guys, so for the last meal of the day, I just have a bowl of grape nuts, just some cereal. I do want to say one thing before I go. I want to say thank you. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys for all the support you guys have been giving me. It blows my mind. Can't say I haven't always been humble, you know what I'm saying? The past 500 subscribers, 500 subscribers in what, like 3 weeks, maybe? That's insane. That's so crazy. 500 subscribers. How many subscribers do I have now? Let's see. How many subscribers am I at now? I am at 672,000 subscribers now. Right there. And at this point, I had 500 subscribers. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how life is. Like, seriously, I'm not trying to be cheesy, but it really is crazy how life is. I appreciate all of the support you guys give me and the encouragement you guys give me and all the questions you guys ask me. I really appreciate it. Seriously, this is I never thought I would be doing this, and I couldn't be happier doing this for you guys. You know what I mean? Like in all the videos, if you guys give it a like, it always helps me out. If you guys could please put a comment in the video. Tell me what you liked about the video. Tell me what you want to see in the next video. You guys know what I mean? And then obviously if you could subscribe, that always helps me out. It lets you know when a new video is going to be coming out. So yeah, I appreciate all of the support you guys have been giving me. And I'm only going to keep going, so don't even worry about it, you guys. And there was one thing else I wanted to say. What was it? Oh yeah, look up over there. Gosh, so cheesy, man. Yikes. Alright. Well, that was fun. So, I need to go to the bathroom real quick, so I will be back in a second. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'll be right back, I promise. Okay? Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Had to go to the bathroom. I just realized I haven't been using my headphones, and I probably should have been. Dang it. When I'm watching these videos, I should be wearing headphones. Because if I'm not, then the sound comes through this speaker, and then you guys can hear it. Dang it. Oh, well. Well, it is what it is. That's my bad. Whoopsies. It'd be like that sometimes, really. Okay, let's answer some questions. For me, I love eating like Greg Doucette plus a lot of whole grains. Well, that's great. Does anyone have any questions? Let me know. Let's do some question and answer, guys. I've been craving oatmeal and bananas, all I can think about. Did you used to snore when you were bigger? I don't think I did. I don't think I did. Is just avoiding super active days a good solution to my problem? I don't know. I always recommend, like, being active is great. I don't know. So when the issue is when you say super active, I don't know what that means, because everyone's super active is going to be a little bit different, right? So it's hard to say. Are you wearing sunscreen? Right now, I'm not wearing sunscreen. Should I? If I have like a studio light on me, should wear sunscreen? What do you think about body recomps? Currently trying one for the first time. I mean, I think that they're good. They're just very hard to do correctly. It just takes a lot of work. You kind of have to make sure that you're eating like enough your macros have to really be good, and then you also have to make sure that like what you're doing in the gym is correct and all that stuff. So it's a lot of work. I think that they're great, but it's a complicated issue for sure. How long will you grow your hair out? My top hair, I'm kind of just letting this grow for a long time, and then I'm just been shaving the sides. So I don't really know. I don't have a plan. I love the positivity in content, you know what I mean? Why? Don't come at me like that, okay? I was nervous, and it was my nervous thing. I still struggle with it sometimes. I don't say, you know what I mean, but I'll say like or you know, I think. Usually when I'm recording videos, I'll have to edit that stuff out. But yeah. My right thigh is 22.5 inches. My left is 22. I actually have I'm not proportional at all, and it's very normal not to be. Like, my right arm is much bigger than my left arm, which is annoying, and I used to be really, like, worried about it, and I would, like, struggle with it, but now I'm just like, whatever, it is what it is. It be like that sometimes, dog. I'm kind of curious. So there's a guy in here, R. Marsh. Are you like a personal trainer, or do you have a certification? Because I see that you're giving a lot of advice. I haven't really been paying too much attention. I don't know how much I feel like we probably agree on a lot, but I feel like you've been giving a lot of advice, which I think is cool, and I think it's cool for the people in the chat that are, because I can't obviously answer every question, but. It's very common for people to have different sizes of limbs. Yes, absolutely. I overeat tortilla chips, which has become my comfort food lately. I need to stop. What would be comparable and satisfying, but not fattening like chips? Well, it's hard to say. It's hard to say. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say eat carrots. It's the same. It's not. It's not. So it is worth, you know, maybe trying to find healthier chips, but I would say you just have to deal with portions, like maybe portion them out into bags. No, Armarsh, you're fine, man. Like, I'm not mad at you or anything like that. I've just seen you answering a lot of questions, so I was just kind of curious. Just because, you know, do your thing, bro. If I really feel like it gets to be too much, I'll say something. Use your own chip. Make your own chips using flatbread or tortilla chips. Yep. Plantain chips are pretty bomb. I used to eat banana chips back in the day, but then I realized, wow, I can't. Like, banana chips, a lot of them are like deep fried, and they actually end up being like worse as far as how many like calories and how much fat is in them compared to like a regular regular chip. I love cheese. Yeah, bro, I feel you on that one. All right, so this last video that I have, now this one I am not 100% sure. I watched a little clip and I was like, okay, that could be kind of interesting, but I'm not 100% sure how it's gonna go. So this was sent to me in my Discord. So if you haven't gone to the Discord yet, go to the Discord. We'll have someone post the link in the chat. Go to the Discord, and we have a reaction. We have a reaction request thread, okay? And so what this thread is, if you go into the Discord, is it makes it so you can submit videos or also like Instagram posts, like interesting things that you think would be fun for me to maybe make a video or react to live on stream. So if you want to do that, go to the Discord, enter stuff into the reaction request thing. It's been really fun, and this is one of the reaction requests from you guys. And so let's get to it. I clicked on it. Where is the video at? Come on now. All right, here we go. I apologize. It's going to play a video. All right, here we go. All right, so this video is by Luke Narwhal, and it's called Do Not Get Fat, and it's from the Reddit, the subreddit Lose It, which is actually a pretty good subreddit. I've made a video about them. Okay, so let's turn on the audio, and I have no idea really what to expect, so let's do it together.
Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke.
You know, actually, I wanna see if the audio sounds like way different to you guys, because I'm kind of bummed because I made that video reacting to my viral video, and so I'm kind of curious. I think I want to get some earbuds so I don't have to wear these huge headphones when I listen to videos, but I'm kind of curious. Let me know if the audio is much different when I plug in my headphones versus when I don't. One second. One second. All right. Oh, I dropped it. Okay. So this is what it sounds like without my headphones plugged in.
Narwhal, and today we'll be reading to it.
And this is what it sounds like with my headphones plugged in. So let me know if it sounds much different. Well, now it's not playing anything. Come on, what's going on here? Well, that's so weird. I can't hear anything. Play. Am I not allowed to do that when I'm live streaming? What the heck? What has happened? Is it playing anything? I'm not seeing anything. What happened? Let me see if I refresh this page. Can't hear with the headphones in. Well. Alright, well, I will take them out. I shouldn't have done it. Why did I do it? I should have just let it be fine. I made a mistake. Come on, Disney Plus, play. Oh, man. See what happens when I try and do different things, man. I should have just left it alone. Man. We were going so well, too, you know? Why is this happening? This is so weird. Right, 1 second. I need to check something. It's the struggle, man. The live stream struggle. I feel like I'm always, like, messing things up. Why you doing me like this, bro? It says I'm still connected to the internet, so I mean, it should be playing. I don't know why it's doing this. Hello? You gonna work for me or what? You don't like that I plugged in headphones or something? I have no idea what just happened. I'm very confused. You muted it? How did I mute it? I didn't do it on purpose. It's not muted, it's just literally not playing now. It like won't even, like, look, it won't even play. If playback doesn't begin shortly, please start. Please try restarting your device. I don't know what happened. It's very strange. Wow, it's like really tripping out. Are we gonna play this time? Let's see if I just close it and then try and play it from here. There we go. Figured it out. Okay, let's turn that off real quick. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I guess it doesn't want me to plug in headphones, so we won't even worry about that right now. I'll figure that out later. Okay, so this video is by Luke Narwhal, and it says do not get fat, from the subreddit Lose It, which is a subreddit. If you're not familiar with what Lose It is, it's basically a subreddit that's all about losing weight, and you know, they talk about that stuff. Okay, so I have no idea what this is going to be about, but let's see what this video is all about.
Hey Narwhals, I'm your host Luke Narwhal, and today we'll be reading two weight loss posts from Reddit. One called Do Not Get Fat, and then another about finding the willpower to lose weight. And give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more weight loss stories.
So I think this guy literally just like reads comments and like threads from like YouTube, from Reddit. Apparently. I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea.
Do not get fat. For my whole life, I've been obese, and I'm 18. It destroys you, physically and mentally. You go outside and you sweat like a pig. Your feet start to hurt. Your back hurts. You feel like everyone is judging you. Mentally, absolutely freaking exhausting. You take the stairs, out of breath, and enjoy your headache. You bought nice jeans. Well, enjoy them for 2 weeks, because that's when the crotch will tear apart because of too much sweat.
This video is, I mean, as far as like, that's not even, I wouldn't even say that that's necessarily 100% true, right? It says, for my whole life I've been obese and I'm 18. It destroys you physically and mentally, you go outside, you sweat like a pig, your feet start to hurt. Like, not everyone feels that way. Like, I can understand those problems, and like I definitely, like, my feet used to hurt really bad. Like I did not like standing up for long periods of time. But obviously this is an 18-year-old kid that probably has been made fun of and stuff like that. But like, as far as like nice jeans ripping in 2 weeks, I definitely never had that struggle. I used to actually have I would wear Dickies shorts all the time, and I would wear them so much, and like my legs like rub together, that I would literally like rub holes basically in the crotch area. But that was like after a year of wearing them, not after 2 weeks.
You bought nice jeans? Well, enjoy them for 2 weeks, because that's when the crotch will tear apart because of too much sweat. It destroys your body and mind more than anything on this world. I'm proud to say I went from 286 pounds to 171. I feel like Spider-Man. Everything in life is just so much better. But I'm still recovering from worn knees from all those years of being obese. I have worn knees while I'm 18 years old. Luckily, I'm still young, so doctors said that I'll recover quickly. Do not get fat.
It definitely seems like it's a little sensationalized. Like, this stuff, I don't want to discredit the person that wrote this. I mean, if they had those feelings, they had those feelings, right? That's totally fine. But I would say, like, not everyone that is overweight feels like that desperate about their weight. And I do think that it could be construed as a little disingenuous to say, like, if you are, because, like, I'm going to be real, 287 pounds, I was like almost 100 pounds heavier than that, right? And I started losing weight when I was 20, so I was still even heavier than this kid was at 18. I don't know, it just seems a little extra to me.
I was never overweight until the last few years when my life kind of blew up. Being fat makes everything so much harder. Seriously, everything. Putting on a bra, harder. Painting your toenails, harder. Getting up off the couch, harder.
I agree with all this stuff. Like, for me, being overweight, everything was harder. Like, even trying to bend down and like tie my shoes, or like put my shoes on, put socks on. Ugh, that was not fun.
Sitting with your legs crossed, harder. Finding comfortable sleeping positions, freaking harder somehow. I'm so uncomfortable in this new, bigger body. And it's not just socially or mentally. It's physically uncomfortable to be fat. I can't wait to get back to my old body. I work in healthcare. I recently had a patient who was admitted for a stroke. They weigh in around the low to mid 300s. They're wheelchair bound with only a single extremity left functional. Fully incontinent for bladder and bowels. You crap yourself and don't even know it because you can't feel it. They had to get a special made wheelchair that will not fit through conventional doorways. To move them at any point outside of the chair or bed is done via a Hoyer lift, literally a crane made for people.
I remember being terrified at 20 years old of being in that position. Like, I remember thinking to myself, genuinely thinking that I am going to get so big that they're not going to be able to get me out of my house through the doors. Like, I remember thinking that. Now, I was nowhere near that large, but I just remember, like, genuinely thinking that eventually I'm going, like, not even thinking I might get that big. It was, I am going, like, I know that it's going to happen. I just don't know when. And obviously that didn't happen, thank God. But, like, I know exactly. I just remember having that genuine fear. And that was a big motivator for me at the start, was like, I don't want that to happen.
They're younger than I am, and I'm 24. If you think that youth will save you from health issues, I promise you that's fatal. You don't have to have an ED, but healthy fat ranges exist. Even slightly overweight is fine, but obese will kill you faster than most diseases. Good for OP for catching things when they did. Learn to have a healthy lifestyle early to have quality of life later. You'll thank yourself for it even more in the future. Serious, formerly overweight people, how did you manage to find the willpower to lose the weight? I used to sit there and think it's going to take forever to lose weight, and
Bro, one of my biggest pet peeves is when people spell lose weight like loose weight. Lose with one O. Loose skin, right? Two O's. One O, lose weight. Two O's, loose skin. Okay? Different words. Sorry.
Be instantly defeated and overwhelmed about the effort I'd have to put in. I wanted the results instantly. I didn't want to have to wait months to notice a difference. It was easier to just not try. The only thing that actually motivated me was the r/lose it and progress pic subreddits.
That's actually a great point. So she says, or not she, I don't know if it's a girl, but she said, I wanted results. She says, and I'd be instantly defeated and overwhelmed because she said, so I'm just gonna read it from the start. I used to sit there and think it's going to take forever to lose weight, and I'd be instantly defeated and overwhelmed about the effort I'd have to put in. I wanted results instantly. I didn't want to have to wait months to notice a difference. It was easier to just not try. Now, this is something that a lot of people it's the paralysis by analysis that I've talked about, right? Like you think, oh, it's going to take so much work, and then you get overly stressed out about how much work it might take, and then you just basically do nothing. And I 100% can relate to that, because I remember I would just think like, oh man, like if I want to lose 100 pounds, it's going to take over a year. That's such a long time. But in reality, like if you think about it, the time is going to go by regardless. Like it doesn't matter, right? And so if you might as well just do what you can to lose weight, because 3 years is going to pass regardless, right? So why not be in a better position at the end of those 3 years than just be like, well, I'll just keep gaining weight, right? So I know exactly what that's like.
I learned about calories in, calories out, and honestly, the idea of not having to exercise to lose weight is what appealed to me. It's now been 5 months, and I've lost 11 kilos, and I feel awesome. It's been slow progress, and I honestly could have lost more weight by now if I really gave it my all, but I'm happy. I've still got about 6 kilos to go until I'm at the weight I want to be at. It's amazing that after 5 years of being in denial about being overweight, that I fixed it in a few short months. After hating what I saw in the mirror, I eventually stopped looking in the mirror and avoiding them at all costs to save me from self-deprecation.
100% relate to that. I remember when I was at my heaviest, like the only time that I looked in a mirror was when I, like right after I showered, I would, and like, you know how the mirrors would get, like they get all like covered up by the condensation or whatever it is. They get all foggy, right? I would literally just see my face, make sure there was nothing crazy going on in there. And I remember I would even get dressed in the bathroom because I didn't want other people at my house seeing what I looked like without clothes on. And that's something that I am like super sad about, is the fact that I don't have any pictures shirtless when I was larger, or even literally at all. Like the only shirtless pictures I have are basically once I lost the weight when I was showing my loose skin. And that's something that I wish I really did have, but I just don't.
I eventually got off my lazy butt and exercised intensely and ate healthy. I still hate mirrors because of how badly I looked in them. I'm still not confident, but I'm trying to fix the way I look at myself. When I was in my late teens, I was shown some vacation pictures and I didn't recognize myself. That was enough to make me realize something needed to change. It's been a roller coaster since then. I've lost a lot of weight and now slowly gaining some back. BMI is still healthy, mind you. It's a tough journey, and I admire anybody who's trying to improve themselves.
I mean, I think that a lot of people can relate to, you know, seeing pictures of yourself and stuff like that. That's obviously really hard. I remember I saw pictures of myself at a wedding not long before I started losing weight, and that was definitely one of the reasons why I decided to actually start losing weight.
I knew I had a weight problem, but refused to take care of it because eating was one of the few joys I had in my life, and I hated to even think of eating less. Yeah, my life was so boring and colorless. And then one day I realized that I will keep aging, but my metabolism will slow down and make weight loss even harder. I finally initiated my effort to lose weight on the first day of June. I ate 50% of maximum daily calorie and did intermittent fasting and low carb diet. I have lost 90 pounds since, and plan to keep on doing it. One day at a time. No matter how bad things are, no matter how down you feel or how hopeless your weight seems, get into the gym. Do anything there. Slowly, so slowly, it becomes easier. Then you'll love it, and you'll love yourself more. Exercise makes you feel worse, then better. Honestly, I was bored and I saw an ad for a calorie tracking app, so I decided to give it a try. 11 months in, and I've lost just about 70 pounds. When I was 16, I was 210 pounds and extremely unfit. So, for 6 months, I walked to and from college every single day, which is a 3-mile journey, so 6 months.
Alright, well, I don't want to sit here and just like watch this video, because I'm pretty much saying the same thing to all of the things. So let's answer some questions, guys. Let's talk. Hey there, I'm in the Discord and would like to be a mod. Do you want to be a mod in the Discord, or would you like to be a mod on YouTube? If you guys have any questions, leave me some questions. And if you want to, if anyone wants to leave super chats or anything like that, I would appreciate it. I'll definitely answer your questions there. So just let me know. Just let me know. What are those pizzas behind you? These are plates, so they're like weight plates. So they're 10-pound weights. That's what they are. They go on a barbell. Hey, thanks, Angelina. Hi from Copenhagen, Denmark. Best friend weighed herself on her birthday yesterday. She's at her heaviest ever and very gutted. Wants to lose 200 pounds. How can she start? How can I support her? So when it comes to... Also, thank you so much for... I don't know exactly what that type of money is, but it's from Denmark. Denmark money. The only issue with that is... So... I'm going to be honest with you, and it's probably not what you want to hear, but I'm just going to be honest. Like, the fact that she wants to start is the most important thing, right? Because no matter how much you were to support her and be like, you can do it, if she didn't want to do it, it really doesn't matter. But the best way that you can support her is just be there for her. And if she has any questions, answer them, you know. And if you're someone that knows a little bit about weight loss, obviously you can give her some suggestions. But trying to cram too much down her throat at the start is not going to help. So I would say just be a good support, you know, do research with her if you want, but, you know, just kind of let her know what, just be there for her, really. That's the best advice that I can give you. Thanks again, Angelina. Our currency is Danish crowns. Kroner? Sorry. I'm not. Okay, let's see. Those pizza plates are cool. The brand has donuts one too, I think. Yeah, this is called Fringe Sport, has these. Any advice for soda addiction? So I was definitely a soda addict for sure. I used to drink. I mean, I kind of said it in the video earlier. I would drink like a 2-liter a day, basically. So what I would say, honestly, is like for me, what helped was to just stop drinking soda. If you feel like that is too much and like you need some carbonation, you know, you can do like a carbonated like water that has like flavoring in it and stuff, you know, and there's tons of options there. Or if you're not, I know people in chat probably aren't going to be super happy with me saying this, but if you really love soda and you can't drink those just like 0-calorie sparkling waters, diet soda works, you know. Obviously try not to drink like a ton of it every single day, but if you feel like having a little diet soda every day helps you stop from drinking regular soda every day, then I would say that is totally okay to do. The Discord is a fun time. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad that you are enjoying it. Is coffee fine to drink? I mean, if you don't have some sort of like bad health effects with caffeine and coffee, then yeah. Wait, how do I become a Discord mod? I'm always on Discord. I've modded servers before. Currently we don't have very many mods, but I am open to getting more. There's no like there's nothing you have to do, but if I would like people that have done it before and like know how to work Discord, because obviously then everything could be a little bit better. I lost 160 pounds in 10 months. Is that bad? Also, thanks for helping out. Oh, I don't want to say it's bad. Like, it really is dependent on the person. Like, everyone is so different. So I'm not going to say it's bad because who knows? Like, there could be someone that needs to lose 400 pounds, and losing 160 pounds in 10 months really isn't that bad because they have so much weight to lose. But if you only have 160 pounds, losing that in 10 months, most likely you probably did it too fast, right? So it just really depends on the person. I would apply for mod. I'm always on my PC. So if you're in Discord, just like at me, and please don't. Okay, only do it if you have modded before and you understand how it works and you are very up to date with Discord and know how it works. Because I am still learning, so I don't want mods that are still learning with me. Like, we have a couple mods that know a lot about Discord and are doing a great job, but I'm sure that they would be open to having a little bit more help. So if you want to, just at me or ask. There's a couple other mods in there too. You can probably even ask them. But yeah. How long is a plateau supposed to last? So that just depends on, again, it just depends. Like, usually a plateau is because somehow your energy balance is off, right? You are eating a little bit too much, or you're not burning as many calories as you think you are. So usually it's just a miscalculation in either how many calories you're eating or how many calories you're burning. So what I would recommend, one, is wait a couple weeks before you do it. But if it's been like a month, there's some recalculation that you probably should do. What are your thoughts on different ways of classifying body types, such as endomorph, ectomorph, and mesomorph? I'm not a super huge fan of it. I think that a lot of that is semantics, and it's just completely not necessary. But I do think that a lot of people make money by making you think that you need special diets for being an ectomorph or an endomorph or a mesomorph. That's just my opinion, though. More protein, less carbs. Does that work every time? Depends on if you're in a deficit, if that's what if you're trying to lose weight. You're in San Diego, correct? Do you ever see this? Do you ever see the San Diego Marines or U.S. Navy SEALs when they're off base doing PR? Well, I mean, we have people that come to this gym that are in the military, but no, I don't really see them much around. I live in East County though, so that could be why. How do you feel about your height? I'm 5'7" and figure since I can't get taller, I might as well get broader with muscle. I don't know. I don't really think about it. I'm like 5'8", pretty average height. What is Discord? It's hard to explain. Discord's it's an app that you can use on your phone or on your computer, where you basically, it's like a message board that is like our Discord is only for us. And basically it's just a bunch of people that talk about weight loss and stuff like that. Angelina, thank you again. Question for me. I'm healthy, but I really hate all types of exercise. I have to rely on discipline entirely. How do I learn to enjoy physical activity? This is a great question that a lot of people struggle with. And like my answer will always be the same to this. And so the main thing is like you have to try and find something that you enjoy. And I understand that you just said like you don't enjoy physical activity, but it really is important that you actually enjoy what you're doing. And so I don't know exactly what types of exercise you've done, but I think another big part about enjoying exercise that a lot of people don't talk about is that a lot of people don't talk about is the fact that like having community around whatever physical activity it is that you're doing is very, very important. I think it's very, very helpful. So that's one of the things that when it comes to like CrossFit, why CrossFit seems to be so popular with a lot of people is because they have found this community in their gym or wherever it is that they're going, and they feel very connected with those people, and it's very easy for them to be like motivated to work out with them because they are so excited and they have that community of people that are like pushing them to go. And the same thing with like anything, right? Like when people have go on cycling groups and like they have groups for cycling, and that's a big reason why people have like gym partners, is because they push them to continue. So I would say like try and find a community that you feel a part of that will push you to go to the gym. And that's what I would say. One thing that allowed me to enjoy and motivate me was doing it with a friend and creating a positive environment and associated activity with still having fun. Yeah, absolutely. Did you ever have I'm assuming you mean DEXA scan and use a nutritionist or just keep it to yourself? I've gotten DEXA scans before in the past, but it was just for me, just to see like where my body fat was at. There was no like real reason, but no, I've never had like a nutritionist work for me or anything like that. Angelina said, I have tried so many things. I hated everything. I have also tried doing things in a group. That's worse than doing things on my own. I mean, I can understand how that is. Like when there are some people that genuinely do not like doing things in group. Actually, my girlfriend is one of them. She does not want to work out in a group. She likes to work out on her own. And so, I can understand that. It just sounds like you just have to kind of push through that phase. I think it's like pushing through that phase where it's like uncomfortable and like hard to work through it. All right, 1 second. I need to change out this battery because it's about to die. 1 second. Sorry about that. My bad. What's NEAT? So NEAT stands for non-exercise activity thermogenesis. So a very basic way of explaining that is it's basically the amount of calories that your body burns when you are not exercising is really the best. Not exercising, it's not like when you're sleeping, but it's like kind of what I'm doing right now when I'm talking. This is like increasing my NEAT, right? I wouldn't really say like if you go on a long walk like that, I would consider that basically an activity, but it's like, you know, when you're driving in your car and you're shaking your leg, or when you're kind of just like sitting back and forth and rocking back and forth and all of those things. So like that's what your NEAT is. And a lot of times, like, people talk about how, like, if you're in too severe of a deficit, your NEAT actually goes down quite a bit. Because if, like, I remember when I was dieting for my show, when I got down to 180 pounds, so I was like super lean, and I was really I was in a pretty severe deficit. My NEAT, I know for a fact, went really low. Because I was just so, like, if I wasn't working out, I was basically just, like, doing this, just, like, sitting still, not moving, because I literally just had zero energy. So a lot of people will realize, and this is another reason why some people will say, like, why refeeds and, like, upping your calories a little bit might actually help you lose weight. Because, yes, you are eating more calories, but a lot of times, because you are eating that extra 300 calories or whatever, you have more energy, so your NEAT, your non-exercise activity thermogenesis, goes up, right? And then you're moving a little bit more throughout the day, so you are naturally now burning more calories, and in turn you are now you're in a deficit even though you're eating more calories, right? But it's because you are burning more calories just by moving a little bit more. You might get up and go for a little short walk, or you might get up and do a little bit more things. So by upping your calories, you are losing weight. This is an argument that a lot of people will say, like, oh, I was eating too few calories and that's why I couldn't lose weight. But in reality, it was like they were eating really low calories, but they weren't in a deficit. because they were not moving at all. So they upped their calories a couple hundred, but now they're moving so much more because they have more energy because they're eating more, and now their NEAT has gone up as well, and so now they're actually in a deficit. So it really just depends on the person. Like, that might work for some people, it might not work for other people. But that is an argument that I've heard quite a few times for why increasing your calories slightly might help you lose weight, but it's not because you were eating too few calories. It's just because you were not in a deficit, because you were eating such low calories, and then you were being so sedentary that you actually ended up not even being in a deficit, even though you were eating a few less calories. That was a long explanation for that, but I think that's an important thing to understand. What the heck happened? My iPad stopped connecting to my laptop or my computer. What's going on over here? There we go. Sorry about that. That was weird. Do you enjoy vegetables before going on your weight loss journey? Yeah, I never really had a huge problem with like eating vegetables. I've never been a super like picky eater at all. And so for me, like, I wasn't like, oh, I have to eat broccoli. Oh, gross. This is going to be so hard. It was kind of just like a normal, yeah. I lost weight just by increasing my average steps to 15,000. Yeah, that's another thing that can be helpful is like people don't think about. A lot of people are like, okay, I need to increase my calories burned throughout the day. So like, I need to do more workouts. I need to work out harder. But a lot of times it can just be like, I'm going to increase the amount of steps that I take in a day. And those like little things can be super powerful. I think like walking is one of the most powerful like weight loss tools that people don't realize how incredibly helpful going on walks are. Like sometimes if I'm taking like a rest day or a day where I just maybe don't feel like punishing myself in the gym or like pushing it hard, I'll go on like a long walk, like a 2-hour walk, maybe even longer sometimes, especially if I have the time and I just want to listen to podcasts. It's just like it really can be super helpful. And a lot of people don't realize how incredibly powerful just going on walks can be. I think a lot of people think, oh, walking, that's what old people do. It's not even hard, but it doesn't have to be hard to help you increase those, your calories burned throughout a day. And so I think that's really, really helpful. And a lot of people don't realize how powerful just going on walks can really be. I think people see shows like The Biggest Loser and they think they have to turn. Yeah, so that's exactly kind of what I said in my video where I was talking about The Biggest Loser, like why I think The Biggest Loser is dangerous, or at least it can be, is because a lot of people will watch that show and they think to themselves, I need to do that. I need to go and crush myself in these crazy workouts. That's the only way I can lose weight. But in reality, like if you have 200 pounds to lose, going on walks will burn a significant amount of calories. It's not going to be super hard on your body, and it is way more sustainable than going to a gym, especially if you dread it like a lot. I'm seriously like, it really can be helpful, and a lot of people don't realize. Thanks for being such a motivation for everyone watching. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate it. That is so unhealthy to think that. I'm assuming you're talking about the whole Biggest Loser thing. Yeah, I agree. What is your weight now? I weigh like 210 pounds. I went for a walk today. After 5 minutes, I was sweating. Yeah, I went for a walk today with Sam and John, and I literally was like drenched in sweat. It was not good. Walking with a weighted backpack burns even more calories. Start with 10 pounds, go up to 50 pounds if you're feeling like a beast. Yeah, I mean, you can do that, but I would just be careful. Like, adding weight, especially if you're not used to it, can result in injury. So just start with walking, and then if you do that and you're like, okay, I want to do something a little bit harder, then maybe add like weight or stuff like that. Man bun. Yeah, man, that's what we do. Or you could call it a top knot too. I don't know. I've I've heard it explained in different ways. Hey John, someone asked a question earlier. How do you factor in loose skin, or do you when calculating calories from weight? I don't really focus on it too much. Like I don't. I never even really thought about it. If I'm calculating my calories, I just do it by weight, and like my loose skin is part of my weight, and like I think at most it might be like 15 pounds. So I mean, I guess that's a good amount of weight, but not enough to where I'm like, oh, I should take away calories because loose skin isn't really anything. I don't stress about it too much. Someone said, is the Discord open to minors? Yeah, it's open really to anyone. We have like a rules page, and I would say that the community is pretty chill. It's pretty open to anybody. We have a rule. There's no nudity allowed. We have, rules like where it's like, be kind, don't be a jerk to other people. And so I would say it's pretty safe for minors. I just worry, it is a community that has minors and has people that obviously aren't minors. So at your own risk, I hope everyone's being cool in the DMs and stuff like that, but I obviously can't control everybody. But we do have quite a few rules and stuff like that everyone has so far has been abiding by. So if you're worried, I don't know if this is a minor that's asking, or if it's someone asking for their son or daughter or something like that, but it should be fine. So loose skin never tightens up. It does a little bit, but like it really depends on the amount. So if you, like a lot of women that give birth, they end up getting like loose skin from that. And I've talked to a lot of them, and their skin kind of goes back to normal, or it gets a lot better. I'm sure that has something to do with pregnancy, because that is a very natural thing that happens to many women. So I'm sure the body has adjusted to that. But like if you're talking about someone that has, lost a significant amount of weight, 100, 150 or more pounds, your loose skin probably, you'll never just like, it won't shrink back to being normal. Like I think mine has shrunk a bit, but I'm never going to be like walking around and it's not going to look like I have loose skin. It will always be something that is pretty noticeable. But yeah, so it's not just going to disappear and never be here anymore. Dun, 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 dun. Have you seen anyone who lost a lot of weight not get loose skin? I've seen people like talk about it. I'm always kind of, I get a little, because everyone is different and everyone has, like, the reason why people have loose skin is dependent on the person. So someone brought up last stream, I think, was David Goggins, who's someone that I really like. His book Can't Hurt Me is like probably my favorite book that I've ever read. But he talks about how he doesn't have loose skin. But I think for him a big reason is, one, he gained his weight to where he was at his largest. He wasn't at his largest for a very long period of time, and he gained the weight relatively fast. So I think that has a role into why he doesn't have loose skin now, or at least very much loose skin. Because I think for me, the reason that my skin is, where it's at is because I gained weight my whole life. So my whole life, my skin was stretched out, right? And then I lost the weight, and I lost it relatively fast, but I think it's more about how long you had the weight on you versus how fast you lose the weight. A lot of people think, oh, because you lost weight fast, that's why you have loose skin. And I don't necessarily believe that, because if we talk about David Goggins, he lost his weight much faster than I did. And in his own words, he doesn't have any loose skin. And so I think a lot of it's genetics and stuff that I don't understand. But another really big part, I think, is how long you've had the weight on you. And obviously I had it my whole life up until I decided to lose the weight. So I think that plays a role into why I have so much. And then obviously where you carry your weight is where you'll carry your skin, right? I had a big, what I call a extra tire here. And so I have a lot of loose skin on my lower belly and my lower back and stuff. And then I obviously had big man boobs, so I have loose skin on my boobies. And then my legs were pretty big, and so I have loose skin on my legs. So the vegan YouTuber claims she doesn't have loose skin because she lost the weight slow. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say she's wrong, because everyone has their own, like, everyone has experience, but I don't think it's that simple. I think there's more to it. Dear John, how much did you eat when you were at your heaviest? How does that compare to how much you eat now? I think when I was at my heaviest, I was probably eating like 7,000 calories a day. Every day was different. I didn't eat the same thing all the time. But I would say for me, yeah, probably about 7,000. And eventually when I was losing weight, I was eating about 2,000, a little bit. Well, when I was like struggling with binge eating, I was even eating even lower than that. But I've gone anywhere from, like, at my heaviest, I was eating 7,000. When I was struggling with binge eating and under eating, I was eating 700 to 1,000 calories. To now, I eat about 4,000 calories a day, maybe like 3,800. So I've had quite the range. Where I'm at now is I'm happy to be here, and I appreciate, and I'm very glad that I can eat as much as I want. All right, you guys. Well, it's been about 2 hours, and I have had a lot of fun, but I think I'm going to end the live stream here. If you know what? If one of the mods want to post the Discord, I'll also post it as well. This Discord, you guys, go hang out on the Discord. We have a lot of fun. I'm going to copy this link. I'm going to post it in here. Go to the Discord, hang out. You guys will know when the live streams are happening, and you will be able to watch the full live if you weren't able to catch everything live, which I understand. Hopefully, my goal after I'm done recording this is I want to record an intro to the little clip that I filmed of me reacting to my biggest insecurity video. But yeah, make sure you check out the Discord. Thanks, Javier, for the super chat. I appreciate it. If anyone wants to send some more super chats, you know, I would appreciate it. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so if you want to, make sure you join the Discord. You'll know all of the updates. You'll have a community of people that are like-minded, that are also trying to lose weight, that are on a journey. It's super supportive, and it's seriously been a lot of fun. I'm currently working on maybe trying to get, maybe trying to be like partnered with Discord so we can get more features in the chat. But I know right now they are not accepting more partners, so that might not ever happen. I don't know. But thank you guys. I'm really having a lot of fun with live streams. Like, I truly can't. I did not think I would enjoy it this much. But yeah. Peace out. This went pretty well. This is one of the best live streams we've had for sure. I need to stop talking. All right, I'll see you guys later.